Shalom. First and foremost, before I get in this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Rahawah Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. They continually rule very well to this very day. Shalom to the whole elect that's continually plowing in this work, giving diligence to make your consolation sure, and faith, true sincerity, and all charity. Now, this is going to be a quick video, just to go ahead and I do this video through the Spirit. You know, my phone's about to die, so just want to go ahead and bring out this next lesson, which the topic of this video is going to be entitled the beauty of the Chaldeans shall be laid waste, in which this is concerning Babylon the Great, which is in the Bible, which is known today as America. All right. And, you know, America is looked at as a beauty to behold, you know, for lack of a better term, because Esau, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man, you know, he propped this place up to be wonderful in the eyes of the people, you know, to be spectacular, to be top-notch. But what the people don't understand, especially our people who live here comfortably here in America, they don't realize that really this place is set up for our nation to fall and to be made permanent slaves and put under permanent subjection under our enemies, because the Lord is about to make an intervention and to lay this place waste. All right, you know, this place that everybody looked at as or once looked at as the number one place to be. You know, everybody, you know, all these other nations wanted to come over to America to settle down and elevate their enterprise, so to speak. But once these nations come over here, you know, actually settle in this land, they realize that it's not what it looks like, you know, on the other side. You know, when they come over here, they realize that this place, America, is nothing but a cesspool. All right. And these other nations realize that now, man. You know, after so many years that America has tried to prime itself and prop itself up as the best place to be, the best place to live, now it's made known that America is nothing but a dump, a waste. All right, it's pitiful. You know, it's full of wickedness and disorderly conduct. So, and that's one of many reasons why the Lord is going to lay this land desolate with fire. All right, because America has been looked at as the lady of kingdoms for a long time now, and now it's time for America to go down. Now it's time for Babylon the Great, which is America, to be laid waste and to go down as an empire, because this place, it really is looked at as an empire. All right. And the ones residing over it, the rulers of this land, they're going to be brought down right along with it. And the rulers of this land, the ones that set this place up to be what it is today, is once again the so-called white man, which his true biblical nationality is Edom. Okay. Those are the modern day Chaldeans. All right, because if you go into the scriptures, the Chaldeans were known as magicians. They were known as astrologers. All right. go into the word magician, it goes back to the word magi, if I'm not mistaken. Magi, that's where you get the word magus from, in which those words are synonymous with trickery, subtlety, all right? Smoke and mirrors, deceitfulness, all right? And the ones that are experts at trickery and deceitfulness is the so-called white man, because his line goes back to Esau, in which Esau was a cunning hunter. All right, and if you're a cunning hunter, you know how to lay traps, you know how to deceive. All right, you know how to lay deceit. All right, that's the qualities of a hunter. All right, and then once you lay down your traps and your snares, you know you catch prey. And that's exactly what the so-called white man has done. He has caught prey, in which the prey is us. All right, us, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which make up the nation of Israel. All right. Now, this is the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter, the 19th verse. It says, "And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency," which once again went to the word Chaldees, which this place is excellent in the sight of the modern day Chaldeans, which is the Edomites. All right. So the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, which is this place, America, in which, to break it down even further, you know, America is known for laying down snares and traps and laying up smoke screens and deceiving the people by the appearance. And then once you get caught up with Babylon, which is America, once you get caught up with her, then you're trapped. All right, you get trapped up, and there's absolutely no escape. Okay? So once again, it says, "The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." You see? So this land Babylon, which is the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, all right, also known as Lady of Kingdoms, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we all know why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed. We know the reason behind Sodom and Gomorrah destruction. All right, and we know how it was destroyed. All right, the reason why Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed is because of the complete sodomy and disorderly conduct and wickedness that was going on in Sodom, Gomorrah, and the neighboring cities. Now, same thing with America. All right, America is known for just being completely wicked and on all levels. And guess what? The Lord is going to destroy Babylon the same way he did Sodom and Gomorrah, which is what? With fire and brimstone. All right. Verse 20, it says, "It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation." So there's going to be absolutely nobody living here after Yahweh Shai is done with this place. All right. "Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold." There's going to be absolutely no trade done here. Why? Because it's going to be a desolate wilderness. All right. Verse 20 is going to explain further. Verse 21 says, "But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant prey." It's like I'm getting tongue twisted. I need to slow down. In their pleasant places. All right. It says, "And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged." And you seeing the times are speeding up right now, as it is today. All right. 47th chapter, starting at the 7th verse. I'm gonna get straight to the point. It says, "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever." Now, isn't this place known as Lady Liberty? All right. That's what it's talking about. It's talking about America. All right. That's why it's place known as Lady Liberty, because, you know, if you go into the word liberty, it means freedom, in which this place, when you really go into the specifics of this place, it's not really, it's nothing free about America, man. All right. You know, they put on the facade that, yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. You can be whatever you want to be. You know, you can be this, you can be that. You can say whatever, you know, this, you know, having a so-called freedom. But the thing is that really behind all that lays what? Destruction and death. All right. Which that's the end result of taking on the philosophy of America, which is what? Under the guise of freedom. Okay. It says, "And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it." All right. Because see, they don't consider that the latter end of these things is destruction, death, all right, and complete chaos. Okay. It said, "Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures." And this place is set up and known for having pleasures on top of pleasures. You know, you got restaurants on every single corner of the streets. You got clubs that's set up all over the place. All right. You got different types of entertainment that takes your mind off of what's really going on in the world. This place is nothing. It's full of pleasure, man. And if you're not careful, you'll get caught up in it. All right. It says, "Thou dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come in thee in a moment and one day, the loss of children and widowhood," because the children of America are going to be destroyed in like manner. All right. And it also says, "And widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection. For the multitude of thy sorceries," oh, then we now read about the beauty of the Chaldeans. So it says, "For thy sorceries, or of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge have perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me." All right. Because of the sorceries and enchantments. All right. Basically putting the spell over the people. All right. To take on the customs of America. Guess what? The Lord's going to reward this place with what? Fire and brimstone, like I read earlier. All right. That is the reward of the enchantments and sorceries of Babylon. That is the reward of wickedness. All right. And these people are going to know real soon that this place really is set up for the downfall. Set up for it's basically our people. You know, I should rephrase that. Our people are going to realize that this place was really set up for our people to fall. And they're not going to realize until the very end, man. All right. But I have one more precept I want to close it on now. My phone about to die. But the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai is keeping it alive, though, man. Right, in the same chapter, Isaiah the 47th chapter, in the 5th verse, it says, "Sit thou silent and get thee unto darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans." See? O daughter of the Chaldeans. This is the product of the so-called white man's sorceries and magic and trickery. All right? It says, "For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms." All right? So it shall no more be called the lady of kingdoms. See? Yeah, it's lucky. I'm trying to stop somewhere. I'm in transit. stop somewhere. It says, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, because it's going to our people in this next verse, in which 2/3 of our people are going to get the same judgment as well, man, because they completely have taken on the customs of Babylon, and there's no way coming out of it. I made a video before this, and the title of it was "The Only Remedy for Our People is Death." And that's true. The only remedy for our people is death. They're not going to get right, man. They're not going to get right with the Lord. So, of course, the only remedy for them is death, man. And rightfully so. I mean, that's the only way. The Lord already tried talking to them already, trying to reprove them. But they're not going to be reproved. So, guess what? The only choice for them now is death. All right. I'm going to go ahead and close this video on out. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, the phone stayed alive, man. That's beautiful. Barakatah Yahweh Shemiel Shai. But once again, when